What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another War of Dots video. Today we have a few good games for you. Starting off with a 4-player free-for-all here. We're going to see what we can do. This guy's going to come try and take my city. And he just might get it. Okay, no. Do not do that. Great. Wow, okay. So a horrible start, to say the least. We're going to start losing, or losing a heavy there. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. This is a freaking disaster. This is what I usually do to people. Okay. I was going to have a whole intro and everything, and I couldn't even do it. Couldn't even get my intro out before Mr. Blue here just took my city. And destroyed any hopes I had at victory. Well, we're going to have to hope that... Oh, we got our city back. Okay. Good. Okay, let's get our production going. We'll do sort of a mix here. Definitely lost money. Okay, wow. All right, so we're going to have to hope that red and purple... So they're fighting each other. Okay, so that's good. I guess my general strategy is going to just be to make sure we can... I want some light units, so we're going to start off there. There we go. We'll get that one going. We'll get another one going after that. Have you attack? Why does he want to go backwards? I want him to just attack. Attack, brother, attack. Let's see if we can surround this light unit. We can? Okay. So all the chaos has resulted in a pretty okay enough start with the fight that we have going with blues. So I'm gonna actually plop that there. If I'm gonna make a new unit, I want it to be on the city down south right there. That works. And I do believe that purple is just focused on something else, so I'm gonna pull a little more back. We're just gonna keep pressing blue. I mean, he pissed me off enough, might as well. All right, we'll see if we can have any success doing that. We're still making 5 a turn. Okay, that's good. Guess we'll just push to the city. I mean, let's see what he's got. He's got a full health light unit on his city. Okay. We could get past that. I could see us pushing through and winning there. You will fight that man all the way until he is dead. I don't care how far away you have to go. Because we want to kill that heavy unit. And we can use this as an opportunity to scout out what he's got on this city. Okay, another. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attack now. Okay, I don't think he's actually playing anymore, if I had to be honest with you. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, we can go ahead and produce another unit. I think after he didn't succeed where he wanted to, he just gave up, which is crazy to me, but who am I to say? Okay, so interesting start to this game. Well, okay, we gain that city. I want to make a couple heavy units. We're still on max production. We'll add that city in. Oh, I also need to add in this city because we lost it. Bring these guys up. Bring this guy in. Okay. Bring you out to heal up. And then we'll send a strike force over to that city. We gain this one. Beautiful. Well, now we're just winning. So we were able to turn that around pretty quick there. Honestly, very happy about how that turned out. We're just going to be making a ton of money. And let's turn city boundaries on. Okay, he has one more city up there. So let's send out a group. Okay, so this is what I was waiting to happen. In comes purple here. Blue's not a threat. And red's also not a threat because of purple. So we're just going to send all of our reinforcements down, honestly. Because we have the bandwidth to just fully focus on getting blue while also just maintaining what we have here. So let's really set up this line, make it look pretty. We're still in a troop disadvantage from purple, so we have to keep that in mind for sure. Okay, we don't want that. That's a bit bad. So let's do that. Well, it's still bad. Okay. Let's see if we can not let ourselves get fully encircled. 2 cities, big protection zone. Okay. Alright, never mind. You can stay there. You're going to be our defender for when red decides to go for his move, which could be at any moment. And now we're just going to keep making troops. So far we're having great success. Now red, I have taken a ton of casualties. Blue's taken a ton of casualties, but red and purple are actually not even fighting. Red is in the game. I just saw him type. And I got all the cities, right? There's not some hidden. I mean, there's this blue city up here that we're still working on, but forgot how to turn off names. I've been playing a while. 8. Okay, yes, you can attack now. So blue should, in theory, just slowly die, right? Okay, we'll start doing some light units now. I think I have enough heavy units in production. Get those guys off. Add this city in. Add this city in. All the cities in. I want them all included. Okay. Weird things are happening. Okay, so we're now eclipsing purple in troops, so I think would be a good time to start sort of probing forward and seeing what his reaction is. And we don't want to go too fast because we still have the chance of being double teamed here. We want to make sure that that does not occur. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely... We're going to lose our protection of the extra blue troops there, which is going to be a bit annoying, but should be fine. We'll just make a little line to defend us from red. We'll just keep pushing up into purple to see what he's got. I want to keep it somewhat stable with red here. We don't want to... Like I said, we don't want to get our double teamed. I've been double teamed many times before. It is no fun. No fun at all. So that should be producing. That's produced. Go down south. Oh, okay. He's getting aggressive. I like it. Bro's got balls. Bro's got balls. And I respect that. We're still making like 20 funds a turn, so Definitely not in any danger of running out of money. Want to keep the assault going. You can produce. You can come off. We'll just heal you on there. And we will want to keep the attack going. We don't want to give it up because we know that we have the advantage. So let's just keep trying to press it. Red hasn't done anything still. So that's interesting. I'm not sure why. He's just going to keep giving me more land towards his city, which I think is a mistake. Let's produce you, produce you, produce you. Yeah, I mean, just keep the attacks coming, Purple. I am not scared of you by any stretch of the imagination. Let's have you attack. You can sub out to heal. And have you attack. Red's still deciding to not attack. Okay, you attack him. You come out to gain morale back. Same with you. Make sure you're still attacking. Okay, how many am I making now? I mean, it doesn't even matter. Let's just keep pulling all these troops all the way in, even if they're not fully healed, because might as well just produce. It's better to just produce. And we're just going to slowly try and make our way to his city. That's going to be our goal right now. And Red is still not electing to intervene here. I'm not sure if he's still playing or what the deal with him is, but we'll just keep an eye on him. See what he decides to do. We built a lot of heavies, so that's a big plus for us. As we continue to get them coming in, being able to swap with my other heavies is a big advantage that we have. Sort of heavy rotation. You get out of there. Jeez, I can't believe I let that guy get so low. You attack, you attack, you attack. You come in. We're still making an insane amount of funds a turn. I just need to keep attacking. No reason not to. You actually sub out. Try not to zoom in. Keep my full board awareness in case Red decides to get involved. So far he's not, and it looks like Purple's realizing this as well, and he's starting to swap troops in off of his red line. And then just keep healing troops by cities as we continue to pull new ones in. And then we're just slowly beating him down. Our troop count is astronomical. Let's get all these guys pulled down. You go find your way over there. You find your way out and you replace him. You're gonna come in. Yeah, we'll just pull off of the red line too. I mean, he's not doing anything, so we might as well. We might as well and put you in there and pull you off. We can put. We can pull. You need to be attacking. If you can fit, he cannot fit. You come off. You should be attacking. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just pound there. You're in pain. You have morale. You're low, but you have morale, so just keep attacking. You go in there. You go in there. You go in there. You can come all the way around, and you can also help attack. You come back into the fight. You can come out. I don't think he's going to be able to come out, whatever. Let's just get another heavy troop attacking. Let's try and keep the morale. Oh, we get an encirclement on those two heavies, which is great. See if we can maintain it. And I definitely don't think that Mr. Red is with us any longer. So that's good. Just keep sending everybody in. Red's making fun, so he probably... Oh, we take the city. Actually want to push to his city, see what he's got going on. Let's just send everyone. I have like an absurd amount of troops, so we might as well just go whole hog. Why not? Why the heck not, right? Let's see what Red's got. I just want to send some probes in. Okay. Never mind. He's got like a very thick line. Okay, let's just make it take our advantage by crossing there. You guys all need to come and fight. You as well. You as well. You as well. We're going to cross where we can. And yeah, I mean, this is in the bag. Holy cow. It's been a very quick battle, but a very effective one as we've been able to just purely dominate our opponent. As we try and sneak in and make a ground landing here across the bridge. See if I can get in here. We'll send some of the weaker troops out to fight over water. Just go there. See if we can sneak you in there, bring you across. Red's not here, so we're not even thinking about the fact that he could be doing anything. Still just producing troops every time that I get the opportunity. Those guys just have the order to attack. We'll just start sending in. Oh, we've got all the way across. So we're just going to take his capital then. And he surrenders. Okay, well, pretty solid game. Pretty easy, I'd say. Not much resistance. Blue made a really good move at the beginning, and then I was able to make him pay, and he quit. So I don't know what's the deal with that, but solid game. So we'll see in the next clip. Thought I'd jump in the middle and show that my stats are now updating, and I am top 558. Here's my ELO. I still am trying to push upwards, so that's my current goal, is trying to push more towards the top. Next couple clips, excuse me, will be some 1v1 so I can try and push my way up. So also don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you in the next clip. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another War of Dots clip. Today we have a 1 versus 1. I am in the blue here against Richie Hates This. And we got a pretty good game here. We'll let things sort of develop. 1 versus 1 here. This was taken replay from earlier today. I'm trying to press my advantage, I'm so used to talking in war terms. But anyway, trying to press my ELO upwards. So we're working on that. Richie has a pretty good fight here. He actually pulls outwards to sort of remake his line in a more even fashion as he goes back to put stuff on his cities. So he's working on that. I'm doing the same thing. I got I got cities being worked on. We're playing on a 6-city map, so as you guys know, we're going to produce 3 units for this 1v1 so we can use them to rotate. So that's what we're working on. We start the aggression up top with his heavy units, and then we're going to rotate our heavies as quickly as we can to try and keep the morale high. So that's what we're working on. And just trying to be able to get close to the city, because if I turn cities back on, it's right here. That's my goal, is to stop units from being able to heal in that city, which loses him an area where he can rotate troops. And it's going to be able to allow me to hopefully take it, and then that's going to be game over. So things get going off pretty quick. I'm rotating my troops, keeping everybody as high morale and high health as I possibly can. I've produced my 3 units, so we're done with production, and now we're just going. So he has made the mistake of not producing as many units. So he's still making funds, but he doesn't have as many units to rotate. Also, a second ago, I pulled units from the south to the north in order to use them for rotation purposes, as the battle is not actually happening down here. So we got a lot of units moving around. It gets pretty chaotic, and I'll tell you, I have a hard time managing that sometimes when there's so many units going, but we're still rotating people. I can't rotate perfectly here just because of, like I said, the density of the units that I have. So we keep the assault going, have a heavy in the forest, which is rather unfortunate, but that's just where he is. I'm worried about other things at this time. Not worth it. So rotations continue. We're looking for unit death. That's what's going to give me the advantage, and we do get a hole in his line. He feels it pretty quick, but I got a fresh heavy coming in to try and tank out this heavy. It does massive damage to this light unit here. So he's still rotating, but he's just leaving them kind of in the middle of nowhere. He's not bringing a fresh unit from his back cities on, which is why he loses. When you're rotating troops, you need to be bringing people from here all the way to here, and this guy back in at the same time. As you see, I got a lot of guys moving in, moving out, all that stuff. And even there, I'll point that out. I had this unit originally scheduled. It's heavy to go down here, but I noticed I had this unit too, and I'd always rather have a heavy unit on a close city, because the closer the city, the faster that heavy can get into the battle once he's healed up. So that's what I do. If I put him all the way in the forested land in the back here, it's going to take him ages to move. So it still takes a while, but as you can see now, we're doing pretty solid. We've got prince on his city. We've pushed all the way forward, so he gets desperate, attacks me here, so I just rotate more troops down from the south, because I know that he's in desperation moment. He begins to produce his units now. He realizes it, but honestly, I think it's just a little too late. He just has an all-out line command going. I just move these units from the south to try and stop his advance, because he's moving in this direction towards my dense area. He's trying to encircle my units. He forgets that these heavy units were just commanded to go, so now they're just silently encircled. And he's trying to go for a major encirclement on me here. Now, with all that chaos, I don't notice that I need to take his city, which is free, and I do, which ruins that encirclement plan that he had. And is going to allow me to take a lot more pressure, encircle these units, and now I have a lot of free units to bring down from the north to fight on the new offensive line that he's opened up. So he lost a heavy over here. He's finally realized that his heavy's just sitting here dying, and realizes that it is too far gone, and there he surrenders. So 1 in the bag, and I'll see you in the next clip. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another War of Dots clip. Today we have another 1 versus 1 game against Mr. Adolf G. Okay, and first thing we're going to do is, I'm playing as red here. I'll make a note of that. Count our cities and make our plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. Count again, 3 and 3, 6 cities. So we should be producing 3 units. That's going to allow me to have a lot of flexibility with rotation, and we'll see what happens. So he does some crazy things. Obviously, I have Fog of War. I can't see this. He's not putting units on his cities, so this is a big blunder. Obviously, any good player would do that, put units on his cities, but not in this case. But he has a plan cooking, and I'll show you that in a bit when he executes. So first thing he's doing, he goes with the aggressive move, attacks me. I'm not worried about it. We got 2 cities empty so that I could keep my line secure. It's fine. I'm going to produce units, and that's going to increase my funds. So, meanwhile, up here, he's creating the naval assault of a lifetime to come down and attack me. And so I'm not paying attention because I'm trying to rotate down here. This could get hairy, right? I'm trying to keep my heavies in good condition, more morale. As you can see, his heavies are much weaker than mine, so we're just rotating troops in and out, straight to cities. All as well. And I finally noticed he's got a beeline right for my open city, so I pull that out, and we're going to try and meet his landfall. We produce a unit there, which is probably a mistake, in all honesty, but he makes landfall, and now his units are encircled, so they just die. He's just lost 4 units that he was supposed to use on his cities to produce and make funds, but nothing happens. So big blunder from him. It would have been great if I hadn't looked. He was close. Those met in a very close, rapid succession, but it wasn't quite enough. So he begins another assault in the north. Now all my troops are defensive for the most part, so he's losing a lot more health than I am, and we're going to try and work on a rotation after we recover from the naval invasion. And also should be pressing my advantage down south, but a lot of things happened on all different parts of the board, so we're trying to recover from that. We got a lot of healthy units. I'm going to begin my assaults again in the south, or try and meet this guy who he pushed in first. And we're just going to try and keep doing damage as best we can. I produced another unit, and I'm pretty much done with production at this point. I believe that's my 3rd unit. We're sending heavies back to heal. We're almost killing his heavy right there. He tries to evacuate it. See if he gets to it. I don't think he does get it to evacuate, but that just gives me an easy 2-on-1 right there. I've got a lot of things happening. 2-on-1 right there. 3-on-1 right there. 2-on-1 there, of course. 2-on-1 there. So his troops are dropping. He's down by 100,000 troops at this point. And yeah, I mean, basically it's over for him. I just need to push through and grab a city, and we'll be in a good spot. So we're whittling his units down. We kill a unit there. Trying to kill some units up north. We've actually extended our line outward, so we're looking good. Pushing towards the city there. He's trying to produce units. He's produced a heavy unit, which is a big blunder. He's already losing, and a heavy unit takes 7 minutes to make, so it's just not worth it. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. Anyway, we continue to push in on the southern units as we're trying to pin them against this mountain here, which is not going to allow him to evacuate them, and it's going to allow me to get kills on them, which is obviously our goal. So he sends in weak units to try and defend down here, even up here as well. They're just going to die from attacking me, to be honest, as I continue my troop rotation from my other cities, which is going great. For whatever reason, I have this unit doing nothing in the middle of nowhere. That's a mistake for me. But as you can see, he's got all of these units just pretty much dead, and all of my units are pretty much full. So it's basically a lost cause at this point. There's not much that is to be done as I press my advantage. He pulls out a single healthy unit from this line that's not active to try and use that healthy unit here, but he leaves the city undefended, and I snipe it. We've pinned these 3 units with 4. Now it becomes 2 units against 4. He's encircled his own unit, killed his other unit, and it's over. And it's over, and that is where he surrenders. So solid games, solid games. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.